What else are you doing? It says you have a lot of patents. Like, what's your main gig? What are you involved with multiple projects? Like, what else do you have going on?
Yep. So I did a lot of the patents when I was working at IBM. So IBM was like the number one patent producer in the world for like 29 years in a row, which is pretty impressive. So they streamlined the process for patenting. So I was just very fortunate enough to find a lot of master inventors who, for instance, this one guy that I worked with, he submitted 350 patents in 1 year, which is insane. But they kind of just showed me the ropes for how to make it work. So did a lot of work on the patents, consulting, and then now the book is doing really well. And we have cards that kind of supplement the book that are selling really well. So that's a great source of income. And we have a third card game coming out that's Cards Against Humanities, except Mindful Match Edition. And then also working at IBM. I went on leave and then came back to IBM and working on the deal side, working on large deals at the moment.
All right. What are the cards for? Like, what do they help you do, that the book doesn't? What's the add-on effect?
Yeah, so there's the 2 card decks that are out right now are 100 mindful prompts and 100 daily meditations. And they really serve as like a stepping stone to get into meditation and mindfulness if you haven't built a practice yet, or if you're kind of new to the subject and don't really know where to start. So they're kind of like help you introduce you to some of the concepts in the book that you may not be familiar with, like that when you read the book, you kind of know what's happening. But that doesn't mean you can't read the book without having the cards, right? If you're doing it the other way around, then you read the book, you have all this understanding of kind of what the world isn't, and then you can use the cards as a sort of reminder to come back to the intentions that you develop throughout reading the book.
Okay. So you're currently doing work still with IBM. Where do you want things to go now that you've kind of, put this out there, the ideas from the book? You're seeing the response. Is it changing the direction you want to go? Or, you're just having fun with different ideas and, seeing where you could have impact?
Yeah, definitely having fun, trying to see where it all goes. I think the beauty of the book is that an idea space at its heart is one of the first solutions to Einstein's field equations in 60 years. So it definitely has its rigorous foundations, so I think will be fun to just continue exploring. But then, obviously, not everybody's interested in Einstein's field equation other than a select few people. So the key is like, okay, how do we spread the message to a greater audience so that they can also gain the benefits of this scientific discovery? And so third card game's coming out, so that'll be fun to release. And then also going to work on a meditation app like everybody else is doing these days, it seems like. But our angle is going to be integrating generative AI, which is also all the craze, into it, and try to do something new, try to do something different in order to help people live the lives they want to.
Tell me about the generative AI. What promises it's supposed to have to add it into something like this? What does it do?
Yeah, so the app would be simple. It's like basically ChatGPT except for meditation. So you just kind of talk to it, whatever specific meditation you want in mind, writes the meditation for you, specific to your needs, and then outputs it with AI audio as well, based on trained models. And so I think that'll be fun too, because it's like building the foundation for a long-term AI meditation feature. So whether you're new to the game or whether you're very experienced, you kind of come in and state kind of your experience level at the up front, and then all of the content is uniquely tailored to you based on your experience level and what you want to hear and what you want to know. And I think that's kind of like the beauty of ChatGPT and generative AI in general, is like it's replacing Google in a sense, right? Where you have this intimate reaction of intimate interaction with what you're searching and everything. But with ChatGPT, you're able to have a completely new way with the way that you react with the information that you want to get and receive.